What did I do? No, I might have taken a kid's game seriously before. No, but like I took Lucas. I went to see Lucas's. Little League game, and I noticed that one of Lucas's
Journey, you're in here like instantly. How are you, Journey?
Was playing for the other team.
How did you get here so
So I said to
fast?
Stacy, "What's going on?" One of our guys is actually, they don't have enough players.
How are you?
So what
Welcome.
they did was they platooned our guys for their center
on.
field. So
I'm gonna-
every inning, one of Lucas's teammates.
You were
was
here
in
before
center
even the
field.
Stream Elements
The ball's
was.
not
That's
hit there.
incredible.
And these kids are like, the
Wait, I'm
sun
gonna-
is
I'm gonna
out,
put
they're
this
little
down, one
leaguers,
second.
they're not going to make diving catches. And whenever one of our guys on our team wouldn't make the play, I noticed the other coach
How are you,
like,
Journey?
looking around as if to go,
Before
oh,
stream
that's
live, I
convenient.
know.
Yeah,
I didn't-
letting their team
I didn't even think
score,
that was,
right?
like,
He's
possible.
Doing that shit. And I'm like, so I'm looking at Stacy and I'm
Doing
like,
the
"You
impossible.
see me?" Right? No, he's got a point though.
I gotta eat this rice. I'm gonna eat this rice and then I'm gonna start. Thanks for being here, Journey. How are you? How are you doing?
But then he looks over at our
I'm much
coach and he
much
goes,
more relaxed now. I
"Well,
can
that was
talk a
convenient,
little
man.
more
They're kind
about
of
life and
laughing."
everything if you
But
want.
then I'm noticing.
Wow,
that he
nice.
turns
That's
around and after
good.
he kinda
That's
makes
good.
the joke,
Exactly. You
then
know, you
he's
make the
getting
day.
serious with his assistant coaches about it that it's bothering
There's a lot
him.
of astrological
Now I can't
pressure
concentrate
out
on
there.
the game.
I think
Now I'm just
Saturn
looking
is
at that.
squaring
So I look
Uranus or
over at
something.
Stacy and I go, "You fucking see this guy?" I go, "This guy goes, this guy."
So if you
mocks
wanna
my son."
rebel,
I said, "I'm just letting you
but if
know.
you- but
if this
it's
guy
like
mocks
hard
my son
lessons.
during this game, things are gonna change here."
I think
And she
Uranus
goes,
is all
"Don't do
about
anything."
rebelling
I go,
and
"Listen."
Saturn's all
I
about
go,
hard
She goes,
lessons.
"Which guy?" She goes, "The guy with the." I
A lot of
swear to God,
pressure.
She goes, "What? The guy with the hoodie?" She goes, "He seems nice." I go, "No." I go, "That's what he seems. He's not nice." I go, "When Lucas goes in center field, dude, and if he tries mocking my son, I'm going up to him and I'm gonna tell him." And I told her, I swear to God, this is true. I said, "I'm gonna go up to him and say, listen, dude, you ever mock my son again in public like that, I'm gonna smack you in front of your family and in front of your whole team." And
He's
I
not mocking. He's questioning his integrity.
No, but he was also doing this. A fly ball went to a kid, and the kid was trying to get it out of the sun, and I saw him going like doing that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, like I saw him. He looked at he like joked with our coach, and then he was like doing that, dude. And I swear to God, man, I'm like, dude, I fuck
I
Bill.
was picturing Bill Murray and Kingpin like.
Yeah, and I'm
What
going,
an asshole.
Yeah.
No, guys are, dude. The second you get on a fucking court, you feel like you're playing for the Knicks. This guy's coaching. He thinks he's gonna be the next Joe Torre.
Oh man, it was bothering me, man. And I'm like, don't do that to my son. My son hasn't played baseball in 2 years because of the pandemic and all kinds of shit like that, dude. And it really, and all these guys are like, yeah, well,
Please
last
tell me he did it just so you fucking went over there.
No, he did. No, he didn't. He was doing it, and I'm just going like Stacy. Stacy and like other parents heard me say I'm gonna go up to him, and then it got weird. It got weird in our area, and they were looking at me like I was the lunatic. And then I just sat there and
You were, dude. You were. Because you know what? You kind of took it seriously too. That some fucking jerk off.
an 11-year-old kid who's in the outfield on a
All my
Right,
vitamins.
You're right, but dude, you literally then, whatever you said earlier to your wife, like Scorsese should have written down and had Joe Pesci say it to De Niro. I'm telling you right now. Telling you right now.
Yeah, you're right.
If things happen, I'm just letting you know it's gonna get weird. That's really open-ended, and your tone is really ominous,
Yeah.
and you got the Sicilian blood, so people get nervous, Paul.
Well,
Thanks for being here.
Bill, I know you have
Holy
two
You got a
shit.
shaved head and a jet black beard. You kinda
Yo,
looking like a
Journey,
bit of a
what's up? How you
fucking
doing?
kingpin.
Hope you're good.
You like
I'm glad you're good.
dicks? Well, I swear to God, dude, if you weren't a comedian on TV doing
Oh, my
podcasts,
vitamins, yeah.
what would your neighbors think you're doing every time you drove out in your
Take
fucking
omega
Lexus? What would
3,
they be
I take
thinking? Where is
D,
Paulie? He's
B12,
collecting for the numbers.
magnesium,
He's doing something.
milk thistle,
He's a bookie.
echinacea.
I would be in sales.
Vitamin
probably.
C.
I'd be in sales.
No, but I'm
Glucosamine.
saying, when neighbors, you first move in,
Yeah.
they see you in your tracksuit, your fucking fresh Jordans.
FOL, antioxidant.
Your olive skin.
A lot of
they're-
stuff.
People judge.
They do.
What
No,
are they saying about kind-hearted, great father and husband? Pays all
It's really
taxes,
important for
all
my
groceries.
brain and my
Yeah,
mind
they're judging you
that I
on all
regrow
those
my
18
mind after my
seasons of
injury.
The Sopranos.
Miss Peeps, but I didn't.
100%.
All you
That's
need,
good.
dude, is a white Cadillac SUV, and they'll have the feds fucking. There'll be a guy from the phone company, hey, we got a loose wire here. guy's been up on that fucking telephone pole for like 4 hours. What the fuck are they doing up? You be driving down to the stand looking for helicopters?
I'm telling you, Bill. I'm telling you. I know you. I've been in a game. Remember, we were at that UConn game, and there was a guy. Remember, we were at that UConn game, and every time something happened where they didn't make a shot, he critiqued it. He goes, "No, he's using his wrong arm. That's not his strong arm." And we just kept looking at him. He had something to say. You wait till one of your two beautiful children are at a game. And
That's for you, Journey. That's for you.
Oh, I know you. I've been to many games with you. Wait till your blood is in the fucking game. Okay?
Oh, I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm just saying. You made an unsettling comment to the people around you.
Yeah, no, listen, I take it to heart. I almost got kicked out of a game because Lucas was in the box before pandemic.
Oh, wait, is this another incident?
No, this is another incident where I realized I
Okay,
can't talk to
this is interesting. Okay, walk me through this one, Paul.
Lucas went in the box, and Lucas has a really good eye, okay? Lucas has the best vision a human being could have. He's like almost under 2010. They said like he's got like that, like Lucas could be a fighter pilot. He's got that shit, right? Barry Bonds had it. Just a lot of great hitters. Ted Williams, blah, blah, blah. So I know it's Little League.
Names, Paul. We're talking Little League here.
I know.
All of a sudden, there's fighter pilots and Hall of Famers are in this story. I'm getting confused here.
But my son...
So on ESPN, or are we talking about a Little League game here?
My son... I know I'm being a little hypocritical, taking this seriously. I know my son knows what a strike is. At least around the area to strike someone. Anyway, this guy throws at my son's ankle, dude. And this fat fuck called a strike. And he just goes, right? And it was when the sun was going down. And that's how I knew. Because what happens is they try to get the game in. He thinks he was fooling me. When the sun starts going down, this asshole's trying to get out. My son...
Yeah. I need to see that. Yo, it's true, Journey. Kidding me? It's totally true.
Well, that's not a strike.
Count my blessings twice. Whoops.
And the guy just takes his mask off. He takes 3 steps towards me, and he just goes... And everybody he just looked at me. He just looked at
you down.
He just picked the thing up and he just went like this. And he was about to say, "Get the fuck out of here," if I said anything.
Did his jowls go like this when he took the mask off?
I really did show him up. I go, "That's not a strike."
What's up, Angel?
Like I said it like blatant.
Yo, Angel, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
And then
Wow.
He took 3 steps
Big Angel, man.
Yeah.
Yo, nice. You got everyone in the chat.
What's
What's up, everyone?
He did like this lean too. Like he did this shit. Right? He did this shit.
You got in your kitchen, Paul.
Yeah.
Stuck his big fucking...
How are you, buddy?
In your kitchen, man.
And I know Lucas felt it, and I feel bad because Lucas is in the box. And I kind of just looked, and then I kind of just slowly migrated away, and I walked, and I went back to the stands, and I sat next to Stace, and I go, I almost got kicked out. And she just goes, just stay here. He goes, just stay here. But, yeah, man, so
you tell me one...
Just
any more
smoking.
incidents?
Oh.
No.
Yo, what's up, Wade? How you doing, man?
One incident away
What's up, guys?
helping design Lucas's first sneaker.
What's up, dudes? Dudes and dudettes.
And telling Nike to go fuck themselves, even though they haven't offered you anything yet.
Yeah.
Maybe when you saw that coach,
Alright, here we go.
did you see a little bit of yourself in that?
No. I saw a bully that I didn't like. That's what I
Because
said.
he was being a bully, you're sticking up for your son. I get that. As I asked that question, I realized that was stupid.
It actually made me insecure because I saw bullies like that in school doing that. Like that guy was the type of guy in school who like at recess, when they were like in high school at recess, he would take it seriously and shit on the kids that weren't good. And that's who it was. And he was living that life through children. And I wanted to go, just forfeit. You guys need a center fielder. You're not all here. Game over. That's how it works.
Here's the thing, Paul. What scares me about those 2 stories
Oh,
is
I'm stiff. It's been a while.
nicer than me,
Holy
more
Jesus, it's been a while.
even keeled and relaxed. So to know that you got that heated, I don't know that I can go to a sporting event my kid was involved in. I will definitely try to like.
So
It's
imagine
It's definitely hard because I go to a game and I start like, when I see something that's wrong, I mean, it's muscle memory. That's fucking bullshit. You just want to sit the second you see it. You know what's been good though? Your daughter's playing hockey,
Yeah.
and you can get away with yelling more shit in a rink unless it's almost empty. But if it's pretty packed, the refs can't really hear too much. They got the glass up, and I like to think they don't. I'm probably justifying a lot of my behavior, but
no, you're right, because you hear the ice, the blades are hitting the ice. There's
a lot going on.
Yeah, sticks are hitting
It's going up and down.
Yeah,
the refs are moving around. So by the time they fuck it up, it's kind of like, oh, what the fuck, as you're going by.
Yeah. Well, you and your boy are gonna be at Dick's Sporting Goods, and he's gonna go, oh, Dad, I love this glove, right? And then you're gonna see the joy in his face. Then you're gonna take him to a batting cage, and all of a sudden he's gonna hit a fast one and look at you with this fucking, I did it.
Oh, my fam, extra spicy chicken on fire.
And then
one day somebody throws one at his ankles. You taught him what a strike was. He doesn't swing at it.
That's hilarious, Journey.
I
hope they're okay.
Yes.
Right?
And you're in the car dealing with it now because now
that's
your
hilarious.
son is hanging his head in the back of the car going, man, I wanted to have a good game today. And he's bringing that home the way we bring a bad day home. And everybody's fucked up because something
reminded me of when I was in Little League one time, because they call them that low.
That's nice of you to buy them chicken.
For them. I remember the catcher caught it like this with his glove on the ground. And I was so like, that's
that sounds actually really tasty. I'd love to have some extra spicy chicken.
And I just said, hey, that was strike 3. And I was like, that was a strike? I came walking back, and then my coach was just like, yeah, man, I was in the dirt. It was, the strike zone's expanded, and we were like in 4th or 5th grade or something, so.
Yeah, no, I quit because I had an overbearing coach who took it real seriously. I remember he gave me my number. I'll never forget, dude. He gave me my number.
I thought they could handle it, not gonna lie.
Green, and I was
well, now we know.
You know this number? And he's like, this is Joe DiMaggio. He started talking all this stuff. He was like taking it so seriously, and he was like, you're real fast, so I want you to bunt, and I want you to leg them out, and this and that. And I was in left field, and a ball got hit. It was like a line drive low, like between my chest and my waist. And I went and I dove in to get it, and it hit the glove, and I dropped it. And like he was all, and I just fucking hated it, dude. And I told my mom.
Wait, see, what did he say?
He just was like, the way he treated me after, like, oh, you gotta get that, like this and that. And I was just like, I hated the guy. He took it so seriously, and I just ended up playing football after that.
Who the fuck gets on some kid laying out in elementary school?
He didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't yell at me, but he did a thing, like he felt disappointment.
His disappointment.
I felt his disappointment, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I didn't have my dad around, dude. My parents got divorced, and we were going through a real weird time then. And like this guy just had this like.
This is like men's therapy.
Like,
this
if I'm not disappointing my dad,
show.
I don't want to be. And my dad's not around, or whatever it was. I just had this feeling with this guy.
You can eat extra spicy. Yeah, I like extra. I do. I can.
Right now. I felt
I like hot sauce.
Knew I was having psychological problems at home, and he treated me as such.
Yeah.
I was with you till then. I don't think he knew your home life, because then that would be like malicious. He deliberately did it. He might have. I don't know.
Journey, if you bought me extra spicy chicken, I would be so happy, and I would eat all the chicken.
He used to have us doing leg lifts, right? As soon as you got the giant trash can on your fucking head.
That's nice of you, though.
And if your legs went down, he'd kick you in the fucking side of the leg in front of the parents. So I used to take my thigh pads and I would move them down to the side. So if he kicked me, he'd be like, come on, get it up. He'd kick you. Well, my dad, he pulled me out. I was going to play football my whole childhood. My dad pulled me out. He saw it for what it was. This place, you get one brain and like you're out there knocking
glad you're
around.
Journey.
You understand? Your brain sits in food. My dad knew all of that shit. And,
wow.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
He called it.
Is there a lot of spicy food in the Netherlands and Holland?
He made the high school team forget it. I mean, I would have been out there with some fucking meat for the faster kids.
I imagine there's probably not a lot of spicy food in Holland, but
that's fucking cool.
I don't know.
Like, you know something that reminded me of my dad, because I mean, I'm not going to get into it.
Although Holland is pretty sophisticated place.
My dad, it's just been a whole different thing in my life with my dad. But he always told me something. He always fucking said to me, no matter what was going on, he goes, Paul, you don't take fucking drugs. He said, because you have one brain, you're going to have to call upon it. He's literally said this to me one time. He goes, somebody like you is going to have to use their mind to make money, to do all the things you're going to, all these things you're going to have to do that. And I would have never thought I'd be, a comedian traveling around telling jokes, remembering stuff, writing
Good
stuff.
advice.
But he always said, no matter what, do not take drugs because you have one body and one brain, and if it goes to fucking mush, look at this, none of these fit. That's just turning your mind into mush. Take them back. And it really is like, it's funny how like you still get nuggets of wisdom. You still get amazing nuggets of wisdom from people that care about you the most.
Another thing with the football was, unfortunately, that summer, right after I signed up, was when Darryl Stingley got paralyzed in that exhibition game against the Raiders. And I wanted to play wide receiver, and they were like, you're not playing wide receiver.
Wow.
So then they were like, well, what do you want to play? And I was like, I panicked. I said guard because I thought it sounded tough. And I was just like in the trenches. Every play, hut, slamming heads. My dad was just like, you're not doing this anymore.
None of your brothers or anybody played football like deep, further, like along or no?
No. What happened was I got a D in math in 5th grade. And then my dad had a all for one philosophy, and he pulled everybody out of sports. And then we never asked him to play again because we were scared of him.
Holy shit! So
Then I remember years later, he was like, I was always surprised you never played football in high school. I was like, I thought you said you didn't want me to play. He was like, nah, I never said that. He's just like, Jesus Christ. German Irish dude, we're fucking lunatics.
dude, that's gangster though. That all of
Poor
you, that was like
Journalis's family members with the spicy chicken. They're not appreciating. They're not appreciating the chicken.
Private Cole, and they all had to do push-ups and they beat the shit out of him with the soap.
The blanket party. We should have given my brother a blanket party. He had to fucking stay back, so then we all had to.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you know what? You all turned out good.
Yeah, we did. No, we did.
You know, you all turned out good, man. That's
I've had a job since 1978. I had one point where I was unemployed for about 4 months in 1990. Other than that, I have had a job since having a paper route. I got a paper route, which was every fucking. The thing about it is, it
How
took me
old
like,
are you? How old were you? I was born in '70. How old were you when you had that job? What are you, 10 years old? Wow.
9 or 10.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah, 10. That's back when you could find. I mean, it was weird. There was just as many, like, I would think just as many fucking lunatics out there, but they'd let you get on a bicycle. I used to get up at 5:45 a.m. every single day of the fucking year from 3rd grade to 9th grade when I finally quit the paper route.
Yo, what's up, Wade? Welcome in. Welcome back. Wade mean to Wade Lunatic.
That's how long I had the fucking thing. And then I went from that to, where did I work there? I actually applied for a permit so I could work. I wasn't 16 yet.
Oh my.
You had to get a worker's permit. I remember this teacher going, why would you got your whole rest of your life to work. Why would you want to do that now? But what I did like was I always had money when I was growing up. I mean, I was like fucking buying houses, but if I wanted to buy some candy or some football cards, how old do I sign? Or a kite? I mean, I grew up a long time ago. If I wanted to do, get myself a slingshot. If I wanted to do some shit like that, I actually know I couldn't buy myself any like a toy without clearing it with my parents. They were super strict. They'd be like, where'd you get that? That's bullshit. You're taking it back. I said take it back.
Getting big. I said, yo, thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, man.
You got it on Christmas
Appreciate
and
it,
you
homie.
got stuff on your birthday, and that was it. In the beginning of the year, you got some new
Thanks,
clothes
man.
and a pair of sneakers.
I've been
for the
streaming,
year.
what, for a year
This
now,
is
workout
normal.
streams?
Everybody had that, and then
Number
you
58.
got a couple new pairs of pants.
Yeah.
It was basically whatever your older
Thanks, man.
sibling didn't wear out, they would then replace with new shit. I used to look at my older brother clocking shit, going, oh man, another year I'm going to have that shirt. 2 more years I got that shirt.
It's getting huge. Oh,
There
thanks,
was, like,
Journey.
literally shirts, if you look through our family album. I think I told this story. So
You passed them on. You passed
we
them
saw,
on.
yeah, we called it the hot dog shirt. It was this crazy 70s shirt. It was a hot dog with the face. He was like excited to be, I don't know, to be.
Oh, I appreciate that, Journey, very much.
He was sitting in a bun and he was kicking up his legs, and it had like, and then the sleeves were all like this crazy mustard color and ketchup color. So this shoulder was like red. This one was mustard yellow, and then this sleeve was mustard yellow, and this one was ketchup. It was fucking color. It was crazy. And the shirt was blue or something. And it was the hot dog shirt. My older brother had it, then I had it, and then it just went. It went through the whole family.
Wow, dude, that's amazing.
Somewhere we have slides and a projector to prove these stories are true. This is how fucking old I am, dude. Like all this technology. I think only hipsters have it now.
See, in my house it was opposite. My little brother was 10 years younger than me. So when my little brother would take my shit and I'd come home and I go, where's my belt? And I'll be searching and I'll be yelling at my mom, where's my fucking belt? He better not have it. He better not have it. And he would have it, right? So then one day I lost it. My grandmother was there. My sister Carissa was there. She was even, no, he was 9 years younger. She was 10 years younger. And I said, there was a shirt incident. And I kept telling him, stop taking my shit. And then I told him, I said to him, I said to my
Why is he taking your shit if he's that much younger than you?
He looked up to me. He's huge, dude. My little brother's big, dude. My little brother's like 6'3". He's just a big kid. And I said to my mother, if he takes my shirt, I'm fucking him up. And my stepfather said he should. My stepfather looked at my mother and said he should. He said, you told him 4 times. You told him 4 times. So now I'm old though. I'm in my 20s now. Like, so I'm like, I forgot. He came home off the fucking thing and he was all strutting happy. My grandmother was there, my sister was there. And he was clearly like 6 inches bigger than me, big kid. And he comes in and he's got the shirt on. And I fucking took him, I threw him on the ground, and I just started fucking hitting him. I started beating him, and my grandmother goes, oh. my little Greek yaya, she was like this, and my sister freaked out. My sister knew what was gonna happen, but she just goes, he's choked, he's hurting him. And I'll never forget my brother, my mother just said, I fucking told you. I said, if you come, I'm gonna fuck you up, you take my shirt again. This is like 8 times. And he stood up after I hit him, and he just goes, fuck you. I'll never forget, he just had so, fuck you, like everything came out. And then like, you know, that was the,
well, he didn't take your shit anymore, did he?
No, he did not. And that was like the fucking 100th time he did.
Didn't want to do it. Sometimes
finally, and I didn't want to do it, dude. I didn't want it to do that, but you know, he's a big kid, so I don't know how that would go now. Okay. I had at least 1 to 2 fights every single day growing up with my like full-on fist fight. For some reason, it was acceptable in my house. It's a lot of boys. It's a lot of shit talking. It's a lot of I just had one older brother for a long time, and then years later, a little brother and a little sister. One time, my brother threw a dart that stuck in my calf, and then we swung golf clubs at each other once. That's as bad as it got. So we only had a couple of big ones.
We used to beat each other the way a piece of shit beats his wife. We used to fucking keep it below here, because if we hit each other in the face, you could also punch where the hair was, where I used to have hair, and the side of the head was okay too. But you never mess with anybody's grill, because then my dad would come home. Christ, what is that? He's got a black eye. Black eye, nothing. Christ, it's a fucking hematoma. You know your brother could die, and he'd break down all his medical shit, and you go to bed thinking he was gonna die. So we used to beat each other from the neck down. Remember that Charlie Murphy beatdown that they gave Rick James in the Rick James beatdown? Charlie Murphy and Eddie on the couch. Yeah. It was those. Oh yeah, dude. You know what's funny? When I finally got a really good.
This one hurts me. Whoa, what? You know, the V-sit or the chicken?
Memories in your body. I had like trauma and bruises just from all of this shit. Wow. And like when she was getting like in like my leg, the side of my leg, when she was going like really fucking deep, but she was like, there's 3 layers, top layer, the middle layer, then when I get down to the bone, took her like fucking 3 months to get through it, right? And going there once a week, hour and a half session. the memories. I remember my brother used to have these Adidas Varsity with the name of the sneaker, and he got them, and he used to just fucking just boot you in the side of the fucking leg, or you'd be sitting. It was weird. We used to sit. We had like a couch, all right, and then for some reason we had all those old-fashioned milk cans, and on top of it was a little TV. So you'd sit like this, and you had to watch TV like that, and then my brother would be sitting there, and when he didn't want you sitting there, he'd have his sneakers on, and he'd just go, Adidas. Just on the side of the fucking head, or he would drag it down the side of your face because the sole was brand new, and it was funny, he'd go as he made the sound effect.
Which brother did you fight with the most physically?
All of them. I used to practice on the younger ones, and then I would try it on my older brother, and I'd get psyched out.
Your older brother was the
One
main.
time, I forget who it was, but
He was the main card. Your older brother was the main card.
yeah, he was the main guy. I couldn't make the playoffs. I just couldn't win. So, yeah, I was 0 for with my brother till like 15 or 16. And I finally got my first victory. But yeah, we used to throw each other down the fucking stairs. Then we'd get each other to do shit. I remember we had these wooden, like, we grew up in this old duplex, right? For a majority of my childhood. We lived in a duplex. It was one of these houses that was made like the early 1900s, so it was like fucking insane level.
Oh wow.
Wood. So we used to try to slide down the banister.
Well, that's one way to that's one way to forgive and move on. But you know, it's
those metal grates on the floor.
I think you should try not taking things so in like absolutes, I guess. So extreme, if I could suggest that, you know, just I would say go with the flow of life and everything.
No, my little brother, he went from the top stair.
That's really mature of you to move on and everything. But I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen. Right, you don't have to really think about that or him or anything, right? You live your life, and then eventually that won't be on your mind. You know what I mean?
Landed on the last step, right on his ass.
That's really big of you, though.
And he was crying, and I was like, "Oh, I thought you could make it." I go, "I can make it, though."
You know, the easiest way to move forward is to really focus on yourself and make yourself better.
Did not do the math that I was almost 1.5 his size.
But I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
And I was so focused on the bottom of the stairs, I didn't see the big fucking wood thing of the second floor, dude. And I jumped. I was like, yeah, going down these stairs, dude. And from here up, my giant forehead hit that fucking wood thing. Dude, my feet went up, my toes smashed into the ceiling, and I landed straight down. And we had this old carpet that had holes in it with like the staple sticking up.
Yeah.
Landed on my fucking elbow, I had to pull it out. It was one of the most fucked up I got as a kid. But we did shit like that. If we weren't beating the shit out of each other, we were doing that, and that was just like suburban shit. Forget about what all those lunatics in like Boston, like they were. That's what the maniacs were. That was just like silly suburban shit now, where like I think nowadays you can't even get away with it.
Yeah, it's very nice of you, Jornalis.
Will tell on you. Or your parents have like fucking cameras in the house.
It's very mature of you.
Yeah.
Dude, we beat the fucking shit out of each other every single day, and then we all teased the dog, and the dog used to bite us. Thing was I got right here, and he got me in the mouth.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you. That's amazing.
I was fucking
mature
with
of
him
you.
with this food, and he just went rah like that, and he just grabbed my face and went whoa like that. I was like, oh fuck. I thought it was deformed, but it was just, I'm fucking deformed. I just had the 2 puncture marks. This thing. I'll never forget, it's weird. I remember the feeling of his breath and my breath intertwined as he was because he was exhaling. As he was doing that. But I was still in that moment, your brain can think as fast as like, his mouth is in my mouth right now. And I'm like, hey, I also might be losing a fucking eye.
You're an amazing person, Jornalis. You're a catch.
It's amazing when you look back.
You are a catch. You gotta, you know.
As kids, that still, I have a scar.
Feel proud of yourself. Feel good about yourself.
Scar real bad here, split.
Because you are an amazing person.
Christian tied a rope string, you know, the thing around the butt. he tied it to a Dell milk crate. So where they would leave he tied it to it, and he was hanging it from the top of the stairs. We lived in a Tudor in Scarsdale. And my dad was down in the city working AIG. My mom was downstairs, and I'm at the bottom of the stairs looking up. And he has the thing, and it came untied, and it crashed on my head, and it split me here, and blood was everywhere. And my mom took me to the hospital. I had to sew my head. And my mom was my mom was young. And my mom looked at my brother. She goes, "What did you do to your brother?" And that dude, it horrified him. And there was blood everywhere. My dad came home from work, and he just saw blood, and no one was home. He just saw blood everywhere, and there was no cell phones. No cell phones. So his family is not home. His 2 young sons. His wife is gone. There's blood all over the carpets, and this is like 1981, 1982. So carpets were the shit. This is no hardwood floor shit, right? Like hardwood floors.
No carpet. Wall-to-wall carpeting meant you made it.
Wall-to-wall carpeting was a luxury back then, and you know my dad was luxury. He's like, I want this whole thing laced white carpet. Like a fucking
Remember the bathroom carpet? How fucking disgusting is that now? All the way around the toilet? Oh my god.
Oh, the thing that went around the toilet? It was shit.
Yeah, so you keep your feet warm. Dude, I got this one. I don't know if you can see that one. See that one right there? I actually have a dent in my skull too. This is smooth here. This is dent. My brother was on a swing on the porch. You know those old-fashioned ones like people would propose to each other back in the fucking day?
Yeah.
Swinging on that. I forget he pissed me off, and when he went up, I took a broom and I just fucking speared him with it. And then I let go of it and I turned, and as I was running away, he had the momentum of the swing. And right as I got to the top swing, he just gave me a little bit of a push, little Draymond Green action, right? Sent me fucking head over heel. You know those little flagstones? It was sticking up. Bam! Remember that? That was my dad's day off too. I'll never forget that. Oh, for Christ's sake! I know what this is. Is this therapy? Did I ever tell you the time I got run over by a Jeep?
Ooh, no.
I was racing my brother home, and he always could beat me because he got my dad's legs. He had big legs, right? So I would always beat him. I would always be with him, and we lived on a busy street. But then we had to go from a dead stop, and our driveway to the duplex was uphill. So I was riding, and I was like, well, what if I cross the street now? It was busy, and I swear to God, I thought I looked. I just went like right out in the street, and I heard, and all of a sudden, all I remember was being upside down, seeing the white bumper and feeling the heat of the engine. Once again, just like the dog. I remember the dog's breath in that moment, and it was just bam, lights out. And then like, I was only out for like, I don't know how long. I woke up and I was laying on the double yellow line, and I looked over. It was just enough time for the guy to pull over, this poor bastard. I mean, I went out right in front of him. The biggest dude you've ever seen in your life gets out of the Jeep, and he's fucking crying. He's like, oh my God, I hit.
Oh my God.
Dude, and my butt, I don't know what happened. I don't know how I lucked up. Sometimes I think I'm actually dead and I'm just dreaming all of this shit, because my, like that fucking, that Tim Robbins movie, right? Jacob's Ladder. The bike was all mangled. Because he ran over the fucker. There was a red Columbia with a banana seat. This thing was fucking hot property back then, right? This thing was fucking run over. And I got up, and he put his arm around me. You all right? You all right? I remember looking at my bike going, my dad's going to kill me. And then there was some kid, this big kid from down the street. He picked the bike up and brought it back to the house. He was built like the Hulk. It's funny, he had this little man body. He brought it back. And
but you weren't under the car. You weren't under the Jeep.
All I know is I went out. I remember being upside down and
Jesus, dude.
Feeling the heat of the car. I still have a vivid picture of we had a white bumper. It was like one of those Willys Jeeps. And then just waking up. He hit me, and then he pulled over, and by the time he jumped out of the car, I opened my eyes, and I was laying on the double line, and I stood up, and I ran over to the same side of the street that I was on, and then he came running up.
Whew.
He got on the street, I still remember that. Oh my God, I hit him. It really weirded me out to see a man crying. And yeah, then the guy grabbed the bike.
No, that's my ultimate thing that I when I drive through neighborhoods, dude. There was a teacher in my high school who unfortunately took someone's life at like 13 years old. Rest his soul. And when you saw the teacher walking in the hallways, you saw it on his face. You saw it.
That's it. I would kill myself.
You saw
I
it.
would kill myself because I got kids, but if I didn't have kids, I would fucking kill myself if I had
No, it's like I didn't even want to bring that up, but it just made me think of that. That's why that guy was crying, because in that moment, that guy.
I can't imagine what
that guy's life was over in that moment. In that moment, that guy's life was over. You know, in his mind, and then, you know, fuck, dude, that's fucking nuts, man. That's as scary as it could be. I love that we're telling these fucking stories though on the
Dude, and there was another family that lived down the fucking street, and they had a bunch of boys too, and one of them got hit in the exact same spot. And I remember he had a bag of fucking peanuts for whatever reason, like the kind that you have at the ball game, and they were all just flattened. He used to do a thing, but that kid was nuts. He used to see the cars, and he used to try to dart in front of them, and he'd scare the fuck out of him and just make it. And he played the game too many times. And
well, that's fucking. I mean, that's like that.
There was no internet, Paul. If we were playing video games, we could have got that out.
No, me and my friend, we would throw.
Think of like what you let your kid do.
All right, everybody. Oh, look who it is. It's MeUndies. No more sweaty balls. Hi, friends. MeUndies believes that comfort is more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin.
Oh, they got a good one for me, and they even put an Aurora in there, Bill.
I love an Aurora.
Oh, I know you love an Aurora.
I love a nub.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, Dick, what's up, man?
I like to enjoy the Auroras.
Famous Instagrammer, Dick is gone.
Also, my father and
Bopping the Carl drops in Instagram photos.
Incredible savings. Simply go to cigars.
Heck yeah, Dick. Yeah, man. You have good stuff, man. You have quality stuff, Dick. What can I say?
When you're ready to check out. The website is cigars, what does that mean?
No matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. From style.
And he said, let's go throw rocks at cars, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're
How are you, buddy? Thanks for being here, man.
in 6th grade, and they're in 7th and 8th. And we go down to this thing, and we get these little rocks, not big, like these little.
Ride my bike, get my second wind, I think.
And as cars were coming to the thing, we would throw. It's a true story, man. And we fucking, one of us, I don't know
Yeah,
who
I'm
it
into
was,
that.
just sidearmed one, and you just heard, ding, and it hits a thing. And this Cadillac just goes, "Beep." And dude, this Cadillac backed up, and you heard that it was like probably dudes in their 20s or 30s. And he goes, we're gonna fuck, whoever did it, we're gonna fuck, dude. It was like in a movie. We went deep in these prickly bushes, and we were laying next to each other like we were dead silent. It's pitch black out dark. These guys came out with flashlights. We're fucking panicking. We're freaking the fuck out. And they were going, we're gonna fuck you up. And we're like, dude, we were like,
Needs to hire, and they have one guy instead of 5. Oh my god, man.
I was so scared, and I'm
That's
the youngest
crazy, dude.
of them. I was the youngest of them. I was in 6th, and they were like, so it was like Lucas's
I'm gonna
age,
text
and
in
then they're
chat.
older. And I'm just doing it to fucking impress them, try to get friends. I was all fucked up. I wanted to be liked, and we moved a lot. And I just fucking hear these guys are getting out of the car. The Cadillac is going slow, and we're deep in this fucking brush, dude, deep. And finally, it leaves, and we fucking get out. We're all cut up, and we run up this like trail, and we saw a cop car was up there. He goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing? You guys, somebody call the cops, saying, what's going on down there?" And we were just like, no, nothing. And he saw it. He goes, "You guys get out of here." And we just fucking sprinted home. And that was my son's age now. So could you fucking imagine like that, throwing rocks at cars, dude, could hurt somebody, could kill somebody. The stupid shit we did, breaking into
All the
cars.
time.
Oh,
That was like something you did back then. There's a few things that's good about technology. Is kids don't do that anymore. I noticed like you get on a subway in New York City, everybody's looking at their phones, so they're not looking at each other, and there's very few confrontations. You go to football games and shit.
The second there's a stoppage in play, they got something going on the screen. You're looking at that. You're not looking at somebody else. There's no fun. We used to do that, snowballs and shit. And 10 cars would put the brakes on.
Oh,
But
I
there
got
was
chased by
that
you.
one dude who just got out.
Yo, I got a guy got out of the car, chased me around. I went to house.
Yep.
He saw it. He left his door half open, and he knew what I was doing. And I walked and I threw it, and his little guy was just chasing me. But that was being a kid, man. Now my son and my daughter, it's all YouTube and TikTok and like all these things. There's no stickball on the corner. There's no fucking none of that. That's like that era's gone.
I wouldn't let my kid go down in the corner. All these fucking everything on the news got me so scared that there's a fucking pedophile behind every fucking tree. It's weird, dude. It's a weird it's a weird time.
It is a weird time. It's an unfortunate time too, because you can't, you said something and like nobody got offended back then. Dude, the things that were said on the bus.
They did get offended. They just couldn't voice their opinion to everybody immediately and say where you worked and shit.
Right.
You just had to take it back then. You had to shake it off. You had to think of other insults. Well, next time I come, I'm going to fucking say this to him, see how he likes it.
Right, but that's healthier, no?
Well, I mean, I think like with, Black Lives Matter and all of that type of shit, I think that's fucking great. But as far as just like, somebody says something to you at a cocktail party, now you try to end 30 years of their fucking career, I think that gets a little crazy. Like, I got to be honest with you, Paul. Some of the shit that is said by white people about like shit that happened to them, I mean, I get it. Everybody's got their pain and stuff, but like to be ending people's fucking careers.
Yeah, no, dude.
Because somebody with a fucking SUV and a fucking ridiculous fucking lifestyle. And then also, I really feel like there should be, I don't feel like there's necessarily we're trying to make things better as much as they're applying the prison system mentality of we're just going to punish you as opposed to like, I mean, you're a human being. Everybody makes mistakes. And I think if you show yourself as someone to be like, all right, you're right. I was having a bad day. I shouldn't have done this. Or I shouldn't have said that. Or I didn't know that me doing that was making you feel that way. To give somebody an opportunity to at least make some sort of comeback. But like this whole everybody gets the fucking electric chair.
No,
I think that's kind of going away though. I feel like
it fucking better, dude. Like when if we walked up on the corner and one of our friends were like, "Nice sneakers, you fat fuck," right? It was just you didn't want to be like, "Let's talk about this." How do I feel? It's like no, you would go home, you would try to lose weight or get better sneakers. Like,
yeah, they make fun of my orange hair, so then it's like, oh fuck, it's on me. It was just like you had to get it off of you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you would go to the next guy. I'll tell you who had it really bad, man. The people who had it really bad was the one fat friend in every group, because every group of friends had the fat friend. And I had a friend that he was big, and he would laugh it off, dude. And I remember one time being like, dude, I know that hurts you. I remember doing that. And he was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, no, man, it's not. Like, that's fucking hurting you. But like the fat kid in the 80s or 90s, dude, took a fucking beat. It was just a constant joke on them.
I know, dude. I mean, it is. I get shit for fun. It's weird. I get shit. I make fun of so many people, but fat people are the ones that come at me the most. I probably got to lay
come
off.
At you?
Well, because I treat them like everybody else. I fucking make fun of them. You know what it is, Paul? I never really did until they were becoming heroes. My shit is like I am a bald orange man. Like I'm supposed to fucking sit there. Oh, gee, what it's like to be you. I can't change my diet and not look like this. This is what you get. This is what it is. Oh, that car no one wants to rent at the airport. Like that's all you got. That's all you got.
If you want Bill Burr to go at you with a target on your back, just let them put you on a pedestal for doing nothing. Let's talk about this. I have to talk about this. I talked about it a little bit on the Verzi effect, but I said I wasn't going to talk about it too much on the Verzi effect because anything better, we do get into sports. Somebody goes, anything better, I love. But what's it about? Because you guys talk about sports. Listen, this is what it's about. It's about me and my fucking dear friend talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's what it's about. All right? So fucking sign up or not.
Yeah, but I get what he's saying. Why the fuck are you so into sports? I'm like that with people are into what is that dumb video game where you build your own village in your own world, and people get into that? That just seems like the dumbest. Sims, yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
you have to be like some overlord.
But
I feel like that's
all right,
it's
Bill.
a dangerous game for white people to be playing.
Here it is. That's funny. Here it is, Bill. I know you're gonna start looking at me like I need help, but I'm now, because now it's not a fluke. My New York Knickerbockers have just won 12 of the last 13 games. This is including road trip, homestand. Okay, we have won 13 of the last 16 games with not the second or third best defense in the league, the number one defense in the league. We are holding the 4th seed. And I am telling you right now, everybody, New York City, Midtown Manhattan, MSG, we are back. We are relevant. I don't give a fuck how far.
When was the last time? 99, 2000?
99, 2000 was the last time that was.
You guys went to the finals against the Spurs.
Jeff Van Gundy, God bless that man. He had us playing defense. Tom Thibodeau has us playing defense. We have all bought in. We have a MVP candidate in Julius Randle. Kid's putting up 30 to 40 a night every fucking night. We got this kid quickly off the bench. Here's the deal. This is what they did. If the New York Knicks lose in the first round, but they make it competitive, now what they have done is they've shown that they are relevant. Now maybe a free agent out there or somebody could go, I think I can help them. We need one more piece, but I can't tell you how thrilling it is, how unbelievable it is for me to watch my New York Knicks back and relevant after 21 years, Bill.
I got it. Okay. You know how the NBA just loves stories.
Oh, that, of course.
They're not into fan bases. They just want stories.
Yeah.
Right? And 58 of the best players, all to be on 3 different teams. If the Knicks win the first round, in the second round, do they play Brooklyn?
Oh,
Paul.
Oh, God. And you know what? Brooklyn lost 2 in a row to Milwaukee recently. Let me tell you something.
Let me ask you this, Paul. 2 things. I want you to present both scenarios to me.
Okay.
The first scenario is the Knicks win.
Yeah.
And beat the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. And then the second one, which you don't even want me to say, like the way you look more uncomfortable than when I asked if you'd let me take you up in a helicopter. Yeah. I would. The other one, the Knicks lose to Brooklyn.
Okay. Which one I'm going to do if the Knicks lose to Brooklyn first. If we're the 4th seed and we play Atlanta, which it would look like right now, I think we beat Atlanta. We beat Atlanta the regular season, and we would have home court. We'd have home court at MSG. We will beat Atlanta as a 4th seed in the first round. Now, if we play Brooklyn round 2 and we lose, it's a great year. And we play a stacked bullshit team.
You have to walk around New York.
That's fine, but listen.
Listening to those Brooklyn Net fans going, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but here's why. Here's why it doesn't matter. Because Brooklyn has put themselves in a position where with that fucking team, they absolutely have no choice. You got James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and fucking...
I understand that, but the New York Knickerbockers.
I know, but you know, we were the last...
not lose to the fucking New Jersey Nets, who, in all fairness, when they started with the New York Nets.
I'm going to give you scenario. I'm going to give you scenario 2, and I want everybody listening to this to know that this is going to happen. If the New York Knicks go to the second round and beat...
Yo, seriously, thank you, Paul. I'm so honored. I'm really honored, dude. Your father and you... Gotta go maybe catch video. Thanks, man. Appreciate it so much, dude. I really appreciate that, man.
Bottle of Dom Perignon. Okay. First of all, everybody's getting. If they do that, everyone's getting Dom and that Dom Perignon and strawberries all over. And then I'm dumping white strawberries. You ever have fucking champagne with strawberries? Incredible. You never had champagne with strawberries? No. Like, what am I, on a fucking white horse in a romance novel? Let me tell you something.
God save the
You have
Queen.
champagne and strawberries?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You put a fucking great bottle of champagne chill, pour yourself one in the flute, okay, and fucking bite into a strawberry and mix it with the fucking. It's a
Queen.
I'm not too proud to say that. I'll fucking let you feed it to me. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so listen. I will.
I mean, I guess I've had an orange peel and a blue moon.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, cognac and a stick, dude. If the
I'm
new
gonna have champagne and strawberries for everybody. That is the funniest fucking thing ever.
Paula's father,
Everybody's getting
6.9K.
pedicures. There will be champagne.
God save the
strawberries.
Queen.
We are going crazy.
no, dude. If I will fucking.
Hey, I have a Scottish name. I'm quarter Scottish, quarter Irish.
Better than a fucking
Can you believe it?
strawberry with some champagne.
Don't I
After
look
the
quarter
next
Irish,
week,
quarter
the fucking
Scottish?
Brooklyn Nets.
And
Dude,
half
I'll
Lebanese.
FaceTime you, dumping
100%
champagne.
Canadian.
I'm like, no, we did it. We beat those fuck. I can't believe it. But then here's the problem. Then I would think that we would
Catch
win
that
the
ball, you're a man,
championship.
dude.
That's what would happen. If we ended up beating Brooklyn.
Do you ever have
I
trouble
think that we
sleeping?
would end up winning
Sometimes,
the
Dick.
championship. And I'm like,
Sometimes.
The Lakers
When
are
I
going
work
to the
out, not
finals.
really.
They told you that with the All-Star game when they named the two teams.
When B-Rose and like
Top players
Cytosis
of
go
both
live
teams.
at like
It's
1
not
a.m., then
elite,
yes,
it's
I do.
Ridiculous. It is so what it used to be. The best against the best. Yeah,
You know what I
know
don't
what it is now.
understand?
Now it's
Cytosis
like,
is
I
like
don't know what I'm fucking
a
watching.
medical friggin' doctor.
What do you feel about the new?
I think he
draft?
might be a
What do you
father.
think about the NFL draft? You guys got
I don't think
that
he's a father.
Mac,
But he's like a medical doctor, and he's like after like saving like people for like 8-10 hours a day, he just goes online and like streams like 1 a.m. It's amazing. Yo, Cytosis. Oh, shout out, no, shout out. 09, I think it is. Heroes and his farmers and his thing. Yeah. Hero, oh no, Cytosis 09, I think.
Totally like a Belichick type of a guy.
Yeah.
And
How about your boy?
These guys are like serious
Bill Belichick, I trust
Golden Knight
always.
players.
How could you not?
And I think that he is happy that Tom won, but he's also as competitive as they get. So it's like, okay. And I love that all these stupid fucking sports writers, did you hear me, Tom? He's better than Bill? It's like, okay, keep saying that. Keep pissing him off.
He never drafts anybody in the fucking first round. Ever. No.
This time he went after that kid.
That kid fell right into and that kid is a pocket passer, man. That's exactly what you guys would look for. But, dude, our boy, Aaron Rodgers, said, call teammates. I'm not coming back. He's done. He's fed up. He said he's not coming back now. His list of 3 has gone to a list of 6. And it looks like the Raiders, looks like the Broncos, 49ers, the Giants, which I don't know how they would do that. He's a 37-year-old quarterback. But Aaron Rodgers it looks like he's done in Green Bay, which is pretty fucking interesting to see because wherever he goes, he's going to
The
go.
team that will treat you best will always be your first team, unless it's like
You think he's
the
gonna
Cleveland Cavaliers or
he's-
something.
Yeah, from what they're saying, it went from what they're saying now. Not only did he say it can't be repaired, or that he doesn't, that he's calling teammates are now saying he's calling them saying like it's over. And
Did you hear
now,
about the Tony Krause thing today?
No, what's that?
They said that there
It was home on ice or home
there was
on
a
ice.
group message of players going around. Where he
You know what,
compared,
Dick?
the GM.
That's my favorite Gyges.
I'm blanking on his name.
Dude, I'm
previous
telling
GM
you,
to
his
Tony
Twitter's
Krause
home on
during
ice,
the
dude. I'm
Bulls.
telling you.
Oh, you mean
Okay,
Jerry
you know what?
Krause? Jerry
You know
Krause,
what?
Jerry
Let's pull it
Krause.
up.
Yeah, Jerry
I
Krause.
love this podcast, but we gotta pull it up, dude. Let me show you. Home on ice Twitter. Oh my God. Wow, Google. Thanks for not searching what I like wrote into the friggin' address bar. I swear to God, Google. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. The fuck? To be honest, Dick, I also was kind of baiting him. I was wondering if he was out there and watching. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was kind of baiting him. I was hoping he was going to come out and like say hi, or not hi, but like be like, no, it's home on ice. And I'll be like, oh, hey, Luke. Can you give me a tip or two with Aztec? You're baiting him. Well, he's not going to watch it out of his own fruition. Out of his own, like, if he hasn't, I think I've probably streamed more Aztec 00 on Twitch over the last year and a half than anybody. Maybe she was a close second, maybe JD Black. But like, if he's not watching now, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hating. I'm not judging him. I'm just saying, look, home on ice. I told you, man. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. I don't know why it's in Japanese, dude. I don't know. Doesn't exist. What? He changed it. He changed it, man. I'm telling you. Dude. Look. Home. Do you think that's a typo? Oh shit, that might be a typo. Look, home on ice. Look. He Okay, let me try homie on ice now. So maybe it was just a typo from the start. That's not Brandon. Homie on ice. Is that Luke Sklar's? Oh man, that's too funny. Everything on the internet is just so fleeting. The internet and life now is just so fleeting. It's like fleeting moments. You know what I mean? Like Dogger streams. Dogger streams are just like memories now. Just fleeting memories and moments through time. I feel like Sheik is like talking to me. Just like the seasons of time. The trees lose their leaves. Winter comes, spring is born. Just like the movement of time. Dogger's podcast, once legend, world record, now shadow banned. Just like Dark Link in the Water Temple. Yeah, life is fast paced with the internet. Yeah, man. I'm now saving highlights on my Twitch. My Twitch has hundreds of hours, I think, of just gigabytes of data. But it's all online. I'm making highlights every stream, everything. It's all there now. I still have the stream. I still have the full stream where Ivory Butler and I kind of came into a disagreement back in October. That full 8-hour stream is there still. don't care. I have nothing to hide. Actually, I want more people to see, rather than like hearsay leading the way, rather than hive mind leading the deciding what's dignified or not, or the dots. It's like whatever, man. The dot is meme, right? It's kind of a meme, right? Because it's like Kratos versus Gyges. The dot's whatever, man. No, he's said some incredible stuff to me, man. He's giving me mad props. Kratos is a man, dude. He's giving me so many tips, too. Ryan the Goose, yeah. Oh, for sure. And it's so, like, arbitrary. It's such an arbitrary thing. And it's like correlation does not mean causation, right? This is like a real issue that, like, as a scientist, I'm not saying that I know better than others because I studied science, but I'm saying just the scientific principle of how things work. It's a perfect example of correlation and causation, which are not related at all. I guess that's kind of my underlying issue. Comics? Kratos? That's what it sounds like, Wade. But no, I'm talking about GoldenEye drama in the Elite. But I do have some comics right here. Check out some of these comics I have from the 90s. The 90s comics, baby. What year is this? 1992. Carnage and Venom versus Spider-Man. So sick. 1993. Carnage and Venom. So sick. Maximum Carnage. $2. I bought this for $2. Stupid, man. Stupid. Oh, dude, look at this one. No more Mr. Nice Venom. Fucking wow. He turns on Carnage. Venom turns on Carnage. Do I have the Maximum Carnage? No, I want that game though. Oh, dude, we get look at the first page. Look who we get. Look who we see. Oh yeah, Mr. Jameson, so good, such a jerk. I liked Venom and Carnage and I think X-Men was my favorite. You don't own any Marvel action figures? Oh, I own a couple. I own a few. Or are you just baiting me to show my my collection? Look at that, Spider-Man. That's 94. Fuck yeah. Punisher and Spider-Man? Fuck yeah. I love going like nice, Wade. You know what? My nephew has all of them though. I think he like took them, which is cool, because you know, it just gets depressing sometimes. Yeah, for sure. I got Gambit here. I got the kicking Gambit. Look at this. I'll see that again. Hey Toots, why don't you come over here and get some of my boot action? Whoa! One of the toughest figures to find. Are you serious? I love you, Wade. Yeah, baby. Look at me. I'm a stud. I didn't know about that about Gambit. Yo, need to give love, get love. Yo, I owe you a couple embarrassing stories. I'll tell you next time, man. I don't have any on my mind now, but I felt bad about it. I owe you a couple embarrassing stories. It's popular. They never make a lot of them in production. Nice, man. Yeah, my nephew has all my. Remember those like foil X-Men cards growing up? Those like reflective foil, like Archangel, like all of them, like Juggernaut, Nightcrawler. You know those foil cards? Those cards were the best, and I think my nephew has all of them. That's cool. I'm glad he likes them and has them. But dude, those cards, man. I think X-Men was my favorite cartoon growing up. The music and just the social commentary of the whole thing, you know what I mean? The mutants and everything. I just spilled coffee all over myself. I need to like wipe this up. That was really dumb of me. I'm not dumb, but that was a silly thing to do. There's like coffee everywhere. I got too excited talking about X-Men. Oh, coffee. I'm drinking Kicking Horse. The brown one. I forget what it is. Organic.
What's the significance of that? I don't get that.
I might be done in a little bit. I'm gonna do probably
Yeah.
probably do a couple more lifting, maybe one more set bench, one more bicep, and then I do have to go in like 5 minutes or so.
And he also can't believe that they went for a field goal in that last drive in the NFC Championship game, and he basically is saying, fuck this organization, I'm out. But now it's like for real. Somebody on ESPN just reported they said it would take a miracle for him to go back to Green Bay. So now there's like 6 teams that kid's gonna play for.
Do you understand, dude? Like playing quarterback in Green Bay.
I know.
Is
center field for the Yankees.
It is, and to get to that friggin' place with the guy that got you. How many rings he got? You got one or
got
two?
One.
Got
one.
The guy last year showed no signs of even remotely falling off. He looks like he's still in his prime.
MVP.
How the hell did it get to that point where you're going to lose this guy? I also think probably the nail in the coffin was watching Tom Brady leave the Patriots, go to the Buccaneers. I mean, was that game where they didn't go for it? Was that against the Buccaneers? Or was that, who was that against?
Oh, that's a good,
It must have been, because
it was
the Buccaneers.
It was.
Yeah, they beat the Saints, they beat the Buccaneers. That was another thing about that run, not to go on my Tom Brady thing here, but he also beat, like, a Hall of Fame quarterback. He beat Mahomes. He beat fucking Aaron Rodgers.
No, I didn't dick on someone.
It's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in sports.
Drew Brees.
Year one, new team, new coach, new receiver. I mean, the guy goes
He's
in
not
there.
human, dude. He's not human. But I'll tell you, I mean, okay. Which one of those teams do you think is the best fit? You give that guy some receivers and some defense. What are you
Vegas.
saying?
Vegas.
Vegas.
The NFL's so nuts. He went like this. I'm like, the Vikings?
I don't know, man. I heard that he's a California kid, so I think his dream would be the 49ers, but they just drafted that one kid and they have Garoppolo, so I don't think that's gonna happen. The weird thing is,
But you spoiled it for me, buddy. You spoiled the ending.
because the GM of the Giants we're all in on Daniel Jones, and then now he kind of goes, well, we look at all possibilities. It's like, listen, as much as any team likes their quarterback, if Aaron Rodgers wants to play for you, coming off an MVP season, you're going to get 2 years from that guy. He's 37 years old. You're going to get 2 years from that guy. You can go deep. And we got Barkley coming back.
You got
I don't know.
Saquon Barkley, yeah, and you got a great defense. I mean, you got to try that.
I heard he wants to go West Coast first. I heard he did say Vegas, Denver, or the 49ers. It's going to be interesting to see him in another uniform. But
This is what's amazing is because of the internet, you heard that. Because people talk and it gets out there and it gets in the news cycle. Back in the day, I wouldn't even know this shit happened. All of a sudden, it'd just be blockbuster trade. Aaron Rodgers goes
which was
to
cool.
Right.
Now it's Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter is the guy that he's like the like if Adam Schefter's like
No, my
Adam
back's
Schefter
in there.
reported this, like
My
that's
back's
his job
in
is to
there.
call every team and do this shit. But I agree with you, Bill. I think that Tom Brady is a big catalyst. I think Tom Brady doing what he did makes.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. If he goes to the Raiders, there's going to be champagne and strawberries.
The Raiders in Vegas. Guy like Darth Vader with a fucking strawberry in his hand.
If the New York Knicks win, I'm going to have champagne and strawberries. It's the funniest fucking thing. I thought you were fucking with me.
No, dude, ask your wife or anybody. Dude, it's when you have a strawberry, that's a part of the thing. Like if you go to a 5-star restaurant, I mean a
Put
hotel.
that on a t-shirt for me, Andrew. That's a part of a thing.
No. That,
You don't quotes. A thing. That's a part of a thing.
like a 5-star hotel. You're like, hey, I want strawberries and champagne. That's a thing.
I've never seen that on the menu.
Matter of fact, what was the movie? Pretty Woman with Gere and Roberts?
Well, I was just about to say, it's a very romantic way to have
It's a very
champagne.
chick flick thing. Okay, so yeah, Richard, I could see getting champagne for Julia Roberts. I just don't see me hanging in your man cave. You know,
My man cave is different,
All
dude.
right, one more bicep curls and
My
then I'm
man
done.
cave has oysters and fucking shrimp, dude. I'm not doing the buffalo wings and pizza always. I do the buffalo wings and pizza. You owe it to yourself to do a cold raw bar.
Yo,
when
Dick,
you
don't
have to
feel
get together
obligated
for a
to do
game.
the night shift,
hey, I
man.
got one for you. I got a hot take for you.
Is there anything better?
It's a big company, and it's not. They can't always hire the right amount of people for the amount of work. Not due to negligence, not due to ignorance, just due to the size of the company and people that they hire leaving. You know what I mean? Like
Not to step on
you said, that person left all the PPE on the ground.
I think chicken wings with blue cheese.
Don't feel
dressing
obligated,
is
dude. You got to do your
fucking
life. If they don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it, right? And nobody wants to do it, but
overrated. Dude,
if you want to just work some overtime now,
Ranch over blue cheese?
you can make some extra money.
I don't like buffalo wings.
I know I'm not your supervisor telling you to do this currently, but I'm just
don't
saying
like chicken.
you can make some money.
No,
It's
I
not going to be a
like chicken.
permanent thing.
You just don't like a wing.
Because I started working a lot of overtime at the start,
It gets all over your fucking face.
right around like
Just the
April, May.
animals that are usually around you when you're
You
eating
know,
those
like
things.
but don't feel obligated to do it, man. You don't have to. You know. I hope that isn't stress. I hope that doesn't loom over you. They just need someone,
Idiots like me.
right?
Just gnawing on the fucking thing. There's something.
You're fine with it, nice man.
Like,
That's
there's
good,
no
buddy.
way
But don't feel
to
obligated,
look
you
at
know.
Somebody, you have to kind of have some sort of love for somebody to watch them eat chicken wings. You just do. If you watch a complete stranger
To work
eat
weekends,
chicken
what?
wings, you're gonna have like murderous thoughts. Like if,
No, man. They're gonna.
if you're on a
They will
fucking plane,
probably
somebody got
ask
buffalo wings and sat
everybody
next to you,
an
like,
unlimited number of times, probably.
You'd be like, I'm gonna fucking
So,
pull you from
your
the
yes or
seat and
no-
suck us both out.
is like
I gotta give you that. But that said,
there's no obligation,
a
man.
spicy wing with
You know
blue
what I mean?
cheese is delicious, but there is something low class about a beer. A guy
More
drinking
attentive
a
than they
beer
think.
with fucking needing wet naps. When a fucking
Yeah, with the
adult,
hot sauce goatee around his
yeah, I give you that.
Oh, wow.
I mean, to say wings are overrated, though,
Well,
that's a big statement, Bill.
So they can say that.
They are. They're fucking messy.
I'm sorry.
You feel like shit after you eat them.
So I know they don't want it, yeah. But they could be thinking, hey, he'd give this guy extra overtime, right? Time and a half.
Chickens before your brain's like going, all right, I think we're good.
So I wouldn't look at it as a negative thing, right? Some people are like, yeah, I want to work more. I want to work overtime. I want to work weekends.
Towards the stadium.
It's really unhealthy.
But if you're not that person, you're like, no, I'm not. Maybe not now, not yet.
That somebody's not in the fucking.
My brain still has to get used to. My body still has to get used to.
One. You know, the one that actually gives you enough space. So you don't have to look at somebody else's shoes while
Spread
you're
out
taking a
more is
shit.
all. Yeah, I hear what you mean. Yeah, but that's not your responsibility. That's not your. You can't solve all the problems of this big monster machine company. You know what I mean?
What's your go-to burger as far as like
have to take care of
bun
yourself
and
first, man.
toppings and the whole fixings? What do you do?
All right, let's do a final set.
No, just simple. Less is more.
You go seedless bun or no?
It's gotta be a smaller one, man. I don't like a giant burger, and I like a smaller. That whole fucking thing where you got that. You know that? What's that fucking fast food joint out here? That whole big thing with guys eating shit with stuff dripping off.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. They can go fuck themselves. I like. There's a new way that people are cooking burgers though too. They flatten them out, and then so it's juicy in the middle and crispy on the outside. Like nice piece of cheese and whatever. Ketchup and pickles. I'm good. I don't need all of that other shit.
Retaliated. No, there's no retaliation, man. There really isn't.
You know, I actually have nothing.
Happened to me in other workplaces. Yeah, I understand. I don't doubt that. I'm not naive, but
Stop banging.
like I don't think it was in the. It wasn't in the job offer.
Anyway,
Yeah, the show's new, Paul. We got a low budget here. You know.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, it's gonna drive. Hold on a second.
I can hear it now. I can hear it.
Andrew, we gotta. Hold on.
No. We gotta keep this. We absolutely gotta keep this. He's such a good dad. You know. The old school dad. Hey, shut the fuck up there. Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders with John Gruden.
That's why I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see that more than any other team.
I actually think
That's not official. Aaron Rodgers is not signed with the Raiders yet.
would be really, really fun to watch. Two just fucking. Oh my God, John Gruden right now. Can that guy even sleep right now? Thinking about possibly getting Aaron Rodgers.
I know, and I don't think that he's too keen on like Derek Carr. It seems like they had a little bit of a, like a back and forth.
Derek Carr played great last year.
Derek Carr would have a couple of really good games, but then he would do stuff to. Here's the bottom line: if Aaron Rodgers wants to go
Can hire a
somewhere,
full-time
coach has to
night
make that
shift
decision
team.
to bench quarterback.
Yeah.
That's it. You're talking about a fucking top quarterback of all time here, as far as what he can do on
Easy conversation.
It's like,
Yeah, man.
Even the
Easy
Giants.
conversation. Derek, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Daniel Jones, you're gonna sit and this guy's 37. Just hang out with us. You're the guy next, but you're young. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers. I mean, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta hit for 3 years. It's gonna be all champagne and strawberries after.
Here.
I'm not gonna bring that up again.
No, I love it. I go burger. I go. It's gotta be a nice soft bun. I could go seeds or no seeds. Okay. Medium rare. Medium to medium rare. I go 1 piece of American cheese, just 1. Okay. Lettuce, tomato, onions, either grilled or caramelized, depending on my mood. But all I do after that is I just throw mayonnaise and jalapenos over.
What do you put on it?
Mayo.
Mayonnaise? It's mayonnaise.
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 Oh.
Not mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
You said may. I go mayonnaise? Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. No?
Mayonnaise.
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 Like man and then
I
ace.
like March, April, mayonnaise. it's mayonnaise.
Bill Burr making a big statement on Anything Better, episode 15. Chicken wings with blue cheese over.
I don't want to do that because that's what Sal and DeRosa do.
No, I'm just saying that's a big statement. I would say that they're good, but they are messy. But I really gotta say blue cheese over ranch, dude. You like blue cheese on a salad?
Dude, blue cheese is like it's like shit nuggets of cheese. In like, I don't even know what it is. It's just
I actually think it's rotten cheese.
it's wrong. Is what it is. There's a lot of obnoxious fucking cheese out there, and blue cheese is it's the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man.
I like a cheese that knows its place. Okay, you're here to enhance stuff. You're not here to be the center of attention. Okay? You're like number 8 on the call sheet. Be walking around with some diva fucking attitude. I remember to that time when I was in somewhere in Scandinavia, and was it Norway? I don't know where the fuck I was. And me and my wife went to this fucking place, like somebody's house. It looked like this restaurant, and dude, it was like a fucking 19-course meal. It was fucking nuts. They just kept bringing shit out, and every time we thought it was the last thing, like we couldn't eat anymore, but we were visitors to the country, so we didn't want to upset them. And then the dessert was they brought out both of us these little things, and each was a different cheese. Okay, and dude, these cheese, put it mildly, were fucking beyond loud. Like you take a bite into it, and like your eyes and your nose and shit. Like my wife was like, I can't fucking eat it. And I'm like, this is disgusting. And I just kept eating it because I've been raised not to waste food. So then my wife goes, what are you doing? Stop it, stop it. And then it became funny to me that if I just keep eating this shit, because it was upsetting my wife, saying how sick I was going to get. And I ate this shit, dude. My eyes, my nose, everything was just running. And I was beet red laughing. It was one of the hardest laughs we had. She was dying. It was like I was eating a fucking, look at that Coney Island hot dog eating contest. I was just getting to do, they were like these fucking, you know those old school big thick erasers, like that much chunk of fucking cheese. And yeah, I paid for that one. And lost my sobriety like 2 days later. I've been sober for 1 year and 2 days.
Wow.
And then like a fucking night later, I was in some ice bar. It was all ice, and I was drinking vodka.
Yeah, dude, that's all you gotta tell me. You put me in an ice bar, you're gonna fucking have to fucking slide me out.
What the fuck is an ice bar? I never even heard of it. And we just went into it. It was a total tourist trap. And we just sitting there, fuck global warming. Let's make this thing right. Slamming these things, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just drink tonight, then I'll go right back on the wagon.
Bill, what would happen if me and you were in Iceland and they brought us into a bar that was all made of ice and just said, you guys, anything you want, and just pour me drink? You'd have to you'd have to call my wife and be like, what are we doing with the bottle?
No, but it's weird, dude. You're freezing cold.
Oh, dude, I don't give a fuck. I would drink vodka till I wasn't.
No, an ice bar is a little overrated because you go in there and everybody's all bundled up. You can see your breath and shit. You know what you feel like? You feel like you're in The Thing. Remember that from a long time ago? The Thing or some shit from the early 80s. That's what I felt like. I felt like some sort of monster was going to come in. Because Norway, dude. Norway has like death metal bands where like members have actually killed other members of bands and they're walking around on the street.
Yeah, that's...
You find them, dude. The sun never fucking rises. It's way up in the north. They just fucking hide up there in the woods. Making them right. That's true. That's Norway.
What are you talking about, Bill?
All right, guys. Well, listen. We're going to do a segment next week, guys. So right in this week, we're going to do a segment.
LOL. Yeah, I know, right?
Where we do better or
That's
worse.
Norway.
So,
Yeah, they're up in the north. They just go around killing each other because there's no sun.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's pick teams. Where do you think Aaron Rodgers goes?
Bump their night shift premiums. Yeah, that'd be good, man.
I'm going to say the Denver
You lived in
Broncos.
Norway? Wow, Wade.
I'm gonna say something fucking crazy.
What?
I think he goes to Seattle, signs with the Raiders.
Oh, wait a minute. But you promised you know there's no inside information here.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got inside information.
Motherfucker, you would have taken that money?
How the fuck would I know that?
Oh, okay.
You think they're fucking calling me?
I said you would have taken the money. I still owe you money for the Super
No,
Bowl.
by the way, that was actually mentioned as an option. Swear
Was
to
it?
God.
'Cause I know he
On
wasn't
ESPN.
happy.
No, it was actually mentioned as an option.
But I heard all the teams that we mentioned were mentioned. I heard Denver was mentioned. Now the Giants. So we don't know.
Don't
But
take away my Seattle.
I'll take that bet.
Don't take that away from me, but don't take away
Dude,
that I
Dick and Wade, I have to go though, man.
watching one of those dumb
I really
shows.
have to go.
No, I'll take that. I still
I
owe
really
you
don't.
money.
I really don't want to rush off, but I have to go.
Hey, elected.
I owe you. I think I owe you two. But you owe me a steak dinner.
As a team during the off season, so we
Most peaceful country ever.
Talk about.
Oh,
Guys,
wow.
Next week,
Oslo.
write into us. We're gonna do a segment called Better or Worse.
Nice shift.
So you just
30.
write into
Wow.
us what you think is anything better, or you think anything worse. We will.
But someone
read the
will.
Anything better is the anything worse. We'll riff about it. We'll have a good time with it. Please review and rate the Anything Better
Dick,
podcast. Go,
Wade, I gotta go.
on
Thank you so
iTunes,
much
Spotify, everywhere you get your podcast.
for being
Rate,
here.
review,
Dick,
makes
have a
the
good
show
shift
go
today,
up.
man.
If you guys have anything
If you're
better
doing
you
the
wanna say
afternoon
or
shift.
anything worse,
Thanks so much for
send
being
those
here,
in.
man.
We will
Take
stand
it
them
easy,
and
dude. Don't
delete
take
them.
things so
YouTube comments
hard
if
and
you don't
personally.
need it. So YouTube comments
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
call.
Yeah, or
I know it's
don't
so
do
easy
anything
for me to
stupid.
say that,
Is anything
but
better than a blowjob in a movie theater? You know that.
they need you, right? They need you.
Aaron Rodgers goes to
You're a real
Seattle,
friend.
Russell
Yo,
Wilson
for
goes to
sure,
the
man. You
Raiders.
too, buddy.
And that becomes the hottest ticket in the NFL. Those two games a year where they play each other, and Pete Carroll will go woo every time they score. It'll be like this, and everybody's gonna have a great fucking time.
All right. Well, I think he goes to the Broncos. God,
It even wouldn't make sense for them to retaliate against you because they need the work. Spencer introduced? Yeah, for sure, dude. Dogger, man.
The way he ran out the back door at USC.
Doggeroni. Yo, the Kirby love, the Kirby heart. Thanks, man. Thanks to you, man. 58.
He goes woo when they score.
Have a good shift. Take it easy. Know your value. Appreciate your friendship, Dick and Wade. Night shift, 12 hours for $60. Wow.
The last Hall of Fame quarterback to wear 15.
That's amazing, Wade.
Jeff Hofstetler.
Nope.
Oh, a night. Oh, that's not that incredible. They should have a little bit higher, hopefully.
Oh, Vinsanity. That's a nice
Oh wait, I gotta go though. I really have to go. I do want to
to
chill here and talk forever, but I can't right now. Maybe later. Tonight we're playing. We're going for Perfect Agent tonight, Dick. Infiltration, Perfect Agent, baby.
Anyway.
Why not a fan?
Yeah.
Because he reminds you how short
Okay.
you were and he fucking
Have a good night.
overachieved.
Have a good day. Catch you later. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Wade. I do want to talk more about your Norway, living in Norway. Jesus Christ, yeah. Wade's serious, man. Wade's a beast.
We beat you guys since 04.
I think Wade's in Russia. I think you're in Russia. I might be wrong.
I just don't like him.
Eastern Europe.
What does that have to do with the
You would love him if he played for the Yankees, you fucking
I've been
asshole. I like Chuck Knobloch, that little
Finland,
fucking guy running around.
Estonia, St. Petersburg, Russia.
Well, you got salty on that one. I'm just saying I like the kid.
Never been to
He's
Norway.
always like, yeah, 'cause
Never
you're
been
a
to Sweden,
fucking
never been to
ass.
Denmark.
Once you up, Paul, you're a stealth Yankee cunt.
Oh,
I'm
better now.
not.
You are.
I don't like the
I
Red
don't know who's
Sox, but
online.
that
Let's
kid
see.
knows
Let's see who's online.
Hey, how about this? I told you I love Terry Francona. He's my favorite manager.
Happy birthday, Bara. Yesterday was Bara's birthday.
Skin with his fucking shaved head. You'd let him come in and fucking eat strawberries and champagne with you. I know how you. That guy was as pasty as me, like little Dustin Pedroia. Tell him to go fuck yourself. I gotta go get my kid.
All right, man. This is episode 15.
Guys,
We're
fucking
great.
rules, dude.
Till next week. We're out of here. Thank you.
No, I don't think I'm gonna rate anyone. I think I'm just gonna sign off. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign off. W. Zelliver's on. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Dick, but I don't know. I'm not gonna. A working out stream. It's kind of. He's like a top 5 for you. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It was a really awful job. Lithuania. Salmon factory. Wow. Jeez, dude. Holy jeez. Top 5 in the world. Zikabliat. Is that Lithuanian? Okay. See you later. That's crazy, Wade. We can talk more about that more later, buddy.
Back to another episode of the best new fucking
Bye-bye.
podcast on
Go check out W. Zelliver.
anything.
Wade, check out W. Zelliver. He's really good.
Episode Joe
For Dark Player.
with myself, Paul
Peace out.
Verzi, Bill
Congrats on
Burr,
bopping
Al
dick on
Yellow,
Carl drops, or congrats dick popping Carl drops on Instagram. It's incredible, man. Exponential growth, homie.
Mother's Day
Yeah, good
is a
quality
bunch
stuff, dude.
of fucking
Okay.
horseshit.
Hey, see you, man.
Okay, it is.
Bye.
Listen, I love my mother. Okay, I love my mother. I call my mother. I even drove up to see my mother. 40 minutes from my house. I showed up. I gave her
For what?
flowers. Me and Lucas went up there. I gave her flowers while the girls went and did their nails and everything.
How do you know every language, dude?